So question for you, do you sleep in your jewellery?
No, I usually take my watch off.
No, do you sleep in your wedding ring?
Yeah.
I do, I don't. I can't sleep in my ring. Or my clothes.
The sausage barrier is staying.
No, I'm joking.
It's couple swap week. I'm going to be honest with you, watching this really brought it all screaming back to me because I do hate this part of the process. I had become quite attached to Arthur. I had to swap with Thomas and honestly, it was not a great few days for me. The couple that got quite a lot of screen time this episode is Adam and Polly. Now, before we get into it, I just want to address the elephant in the room. Adam is attracted to Amy. You've seen him be quite effortful with her. You know, he's saying that he's giving her princess treatment. So we know he can do it. It's just, I don't feel like Polly has ever made him feel like he needs to impress her. It's probably because Polly's always just like been very insecure in the relationship. So he, wrongly so, feels like he knows exactly where he's got her and he doesn't need to make as much effort. Polly has every right to be upset watching this episode back. Things that I think that she had every right to be upset over are him mentioning that he wants Amy to try, jokingly so, but wanting Amy to try on some of the underwear around the shop just to see how it looks.
I think you look sexy in these. No?
I feel like we're missing the point here.
Is if we get your size, you try it on, then I'll see if it looks nice on a model.
It's a no from me.
And sharing a bed, like, I'm sorry, but I don't think there's any real reason for you to be sharing a bed with someone else's wife. Polly doesn't actually know this. What she chooses to get upset over is that he's gone and bought underwear for her. I've never seen a gift blow up in someone's face quite so much. Why did we not see Polly's reaction to Amy and Adam sharing a bed? Really uncomfortable when Polly's punching the punching bag with Nathan and is saying, this is what I'm going to do to Adam if he doesn't put out soon. Like, we should not be forcing intimacy with someone. Like, I'm sorry, we should just be reading the body language cues and not making them do something that they don't feel comfortable with and then joking about resorting to violence. Then I do want to talk about Amy and Luke a little bit as well. I'm going to say that Amy has got the ick. She's got the ick from Luke. She doesn't like the way that he approaches things quite overtly sexually, just pushing her away a lot. Adam is a lot more understated, a lot more chilled, and I think we saw Amy's personality come out a lot more in that more relaxed environment, whereas I think when she's with Luke, she always feels like she's on her guard a little bit because she doesn't know what he's going to say. He would give me the ick a little bit. I mean, it seems like Amy and I might have similar taste in men because if rumours are to be believed, it sounds like she's had a date with my ex-husband Arthur. Kieran and Christina have obviously really struggled and I just don't understand the step change in this relationship. He's saying that she's uncannily similar to his ex-girlfriend, but then could only list two things that made them similar, holding her to ransom over this whole, you know, you've said that you want, your priority is finding a husband. Well, yeah, obviously her current priority is finding a husband because she's on Married at First Sight. Dramatic breakdown of Kieran where he's up against the wall crying, perfectly juxtaposed by Channel 4 saying, if you want to join the experiment next season. Guys, who would want this? Who would want this right now? I can't wait for the dinner party episode when couple swap will be talked about within the group. Amy and Luke are obviously going to be in for a bit of a bumpy ride. And I predict that it's probably the end for Kieran and Christina.
I've actually wrote down the differences between you and my ex-partner. And it's actually scary how similar you are.
Okay.
There's one thing that's different on the positive side, and that is that you're outgoing and she wasn't.